Hi everybody, Linda the hopeful half-steader here from my quirky quarter acre. I am looking at a very large hawk soaring up there this morning. Well, by the time I got the camera turned around, the hawk had flown off into the sun. I'm out here emptying the compost bucket this morning. Got another litter bucket to add to my collection for my project containers this year. I'm out here because I'm going to try this experiment. I have this box, which I have put my seed trays in, and I have onion sprouts, leek sprouts. So I'm going to try the double insulation method of putting this under the row cover outside and see what happens. I forgot to empty the rain gauge the other day, but after we got the 3/4 inches, you can see we've gotten a good bit since then, and I will make sure to dump this out today. Oh, it's frozen. We'll check on the raised beds. There's that garlic. It's just getting taller and taller. I also need to check on my onion box. I will do that right now. There's more garlic over there with the turnips and the radishes. Let's see how our onion box did. They look good. The water in there is not frozen, and the sprouts are coming along. Update on the raspberries. They are just dormant, waiting their time out patiently until it's warm enough for them to grow again. They are pretty bare, but we do have some first year growth there that we had on it when we planted it, and hopefully they will have a nice second year growth, and I'll be able to keep the birds out of them long enough to get some berries. I did leave the tags on them that came from the nursery so that I can find them easily while they're bare like this. I left this crazy flower, this swamp rose here, to kind of mark the spot in case it does come back next year. I have no idea if it's going to do that or not since it didn't bloom. The rain gauge did freeze, but I did get it emptied. There's nothing in there right now, but we are expecting rain the next couple of days, so we'll see how much we get. Raised beds are looking good. The row covers are looking good. No terrible wind to blow them off. Let's check on this garlic. Elephant garlic from Haas Tools. It's looking pretty good in there. It is a little frosty. But it's hanging in there. Just one of the nice things about having a frame on this raised bed is I can pin it. You know, I have to pin it, but I can also just kind of tuck it in there like a blanket. I'll have to work on getting more soil in these beds. This bed, I should say, since it's one long bed now. But I can kind of tuck that underneath the edge there. There's something growing there. Looks like a radish, which I'm going to cover back up and leave since it's not quite ready. Regular garlic. It is looking pretty good. We're not supposed to have another freeze actually for about a week, so maybe it'll get some good growing in. There's another radish. Probably one I could pull and eat, but I won't. I'll leave it. Carrots growing in January. Still amazing to me. And more radishes over here. Small but mighty. They just keep going. As you can see, the lavender is doing really well over the winter. This is the second planting of it. This one is the first one I planted, and it didn't really take off, but I had it in a place where it wasn't getting enough sun. So I moved the whole pot. Bought a few more plants. I did buy these from Rural King. I didn't start these from seeds, but you can see they're getting nice and shrubby. Doing really well over the winter. I'm very happy about that. These are mums we bought last fall to sit on the porch and be pretty, and they're not very pretty now. One thing I did find out about mums is to put them in the ground as soon as you get them. I didn't do that, so I don't know whether these will come back in the spring or not. I'm hoping so. You like that grass, don't you, girls? You want some grass, BB? Chard's looking pretty good. Those crazy gourd seeds that sprouted. Lettuce. Man, you girls are chowing down. Here is the ginger bug, day one. What'd you say, girls? Check out the seedlings this morning. Those gourds, if I'm going to save them, need to be repotted. Here's the ginger bug, day two. It's getting a little bubbly. That's exciting. 3 more days and it should be ready. It's time to feed the ginger bug. It's getting a little bubbly. Today we're going to add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped ginger, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And that'll be for day 3. Good morning. It's January 15th and it is really foggy out this morning. It's actually cleared up some. A little damp and soggy out here, but I'm gonna do my garden walk just like I always do. Believe it or not, this little stick in the ground is the heartnut tree. Tiny little buds there. I'm hoping this will do well. Pretty skinny root there, but you never know. It might jump out in the spring, make something nice, but if it doesn't, we can always eat the greens. It's garlic, y'all. It just won't stop. Yesterday I saw a video on honey fermented garlic, and I'm really interested in that, so I'm hoping that my harvest will be good enough